And Oliver, thanks for joining us live from Miami.
Yeah, very rough weather there. And what you notice there in that live shot is those waves were already 4 to 5 feet. And where that seaweed line is, the beach actually already has been eroded. So you can drop down a little bit there, probably about 2 feet there in the sand, and expect more of that as that storm surge is pushed into the coastline. We'll talk about Irma here in just a minute. Let's get to our forecast here at home. Live Doppler radar shows nothing in the way of any precipitation. It's been a great day out there and a beautiful sunset on tap here over downtown Huntington. Hues of orange as well as pink and some clouds from time to time. That's courtesy of that northwesterly flow bringing us these very, very pleasant temperatures out there in the upper 60s and lower 70s. We continue that this evening for Friday night football. 74 degrees to start, 64 as we hit the 11 o'clock hour with mostly clear and starry skies above. Further off to the north, you still actually have a chance to see the northern lights this evening, especially up in the higher terrain. 50 tonight, clear skies. Grab a blanket out there with that crisp fall feel, and it continues into the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, the snapshot looks great. Very nice, mostly sunny skies. Travel into Morgantown looking pretty good, but definitely the need for a light jacket up there for the game against East Carolina. 65 for the drive home, 63 though by halftime. Mix of sun and clouds, can't get any better than that. And then if you're traveling south, maybe following the thundering herd to Raleigh, North Carolina State, 65 degrees at kickoff, 63 by halftime. Another good looking game there. High pressure in control. That's driving the weather pattern around here. That's keeping us dry, but eventually we lose control with high pressure, and eventually that moisture from Irma to the south starts to build in by the time we get towards your Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday. But for now, it's on cruise control here. There's your clouds late Monday. There's the moisture Tuesday, the rain showers, the wind, all accompanying Irma, and then a cold front will push it away by the time we get towards the end of the work week. The latest on Irma, just look at the size of this thing. It's a massive tropical steam engine continuing across portions of the Caribbean. It's over the size of Texas pretty much, 800 miles wide, continuing on a crash course with South Florida, possibly now as a Category 5 hurricane working its way towards Key West and Key Largo. A very, very, very scary statement coming out from the National Weather Service in Key West. If you're not off the Keys, hopefully you can do so over the next couple of hours ahead. Why it's safe? Because nowhere is going to be safe during the height of that hurricane. And it continues up the Florida Peninsula and eventually into our neighborhood as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. The whole Florida Peninsula under the gun because water temperatures 85 to 87 degrees. This is perfect fuel for Irma as it continues to churn, and there's the wind model, and you can see those deeper shades of orange right around the eye there, dead center, and all of that wind is going to push water into the coast on both sides as this thing wraps up and starts to make its way up the Florida Peninsula. We're talking about storm surge. That's accompanied by that wind pushing that water against the coastline and backing it up into the bays as well as the rivers and the lakes that are on the peninsula, and we're looking at storm surges upwards of 5 to 10 feet. That is life-threatening storm surge. Some of these islands here, the height above sea level is only 5 to 10 feet, and that's where we have a problem. 7-day forecast close to home here. Saturday and Sunday look great, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 70s. Monday we're still dry, but we'll leave the shower chance in late. Then the remnants of Irma start to move in here as we get towards your Tuesday and Wednesday with highs still in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Jennifer, back to you.
Eric, thanks. As we had to break, we want to take a look at what you can enjoy.